Hey guys, welcome to the series of the Moly Man. I'm just finishing up Tutorial Island and then we can go and start our adventure. Yeah, it's a hot day, so let's help this chicken out with some wind magic to feel fresh again. And let's set up the plugin. And so we're gonna give ourselves around 1 minute of time that we can spend above ground. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Well, let's go to Lumbridge Basement. And so yeah, we're going to be there for a while, killing a lot of spiders. A lot. So yeah, let's start working on getting this timer up.
Bang! Hit it, Joe!
First level of the account, level 2 attack.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, and so for those of you who don't really know me, or maybe you haven't seen my Moly Man code video where I explain the rules for this account, let me quickly fill you in. I'm playing an Ultimate Iron Man account, but with a little twist. I'm using the Moly Man RuneLight plugin, which was developed by creator Sam. Basically, what this plugin does is check whether you're above ground or underground by using the in-game coordinates. Every time I reach a certain XP threshold, I earn 1 minute that I'm allowed to spend above ground. And as soon as I pop up to the surface, a timer starts ticking. I can still gain XP while I'm above ground, and that's totally fine. But the rules say I'm not allowed to use any methods that give me more than half the XP I'd need to stay above ground permanently. The reason for this is that otherwise certain skills would become really hard to train, and I'd probably get locked out of them completely. I do enjoy a challenge, for sure, but since I don't have tons of free time in real life and I just genuinely enjoy playing RuneScape, I don't want to completely lock myself out of some skills with super hardcore restrictions. So this rule keeps things balanced. It's challenging, but still fun and doable. To keep things challenging, I'm also making the XP threshold harder as I go. Every time I gain 250 total levels, the amount of XP I need per minute goes up. So right now, I only need 500 XP to get a minute above ground. But once I hit a total level of 250, that jumps to 1000 XP per minute. At level 500, it's 2000 per minute, and so on. Holy moly, how could I forget about this? Moly Man, you're an old man. The walking animation, it really doesn't suit you. Let me just crack your back a little bit. There we go. Moly Man walking style, my friend. And speaking of style, where's your slipper appearance? Ah, much better. Now you are you again. Oh, and one more thing. I kinda lied in the Moly Man code video. My very first Ultimate Iron Man account. Yeah, that part wasn't 100% accurate. I actually did have another Ultimate Iron Man account before this one. Meet Moly Man, the first of his name, King of the Mole Dolls. A friend of mine actually came up with this idea of this Moly Man character before I even got back into playing RuneScape. I had a World of Warcraft character called Moly Man. This cute little dwarven survival hunter. And that same friend said to me, well, why don't you play as a Moly Man in OSRS? And I was like, amazing idea, but how? So I started out with this weird concept. The moment you go above ground, a 5-minute timer starts. You could unlock more surface time by completing certain challenges and stuff like that. But honestly, it all felt super clunky. I had to start the timer manually and I had no real way to reset it. Then I tried doing a sort of tileman style thing, but that didn't really work either. I literally spent a whole day building a path from Lumbridge to Gielinor, and I was above ground most of the time doing it. But then, while I was actually looking for a completely different cosmetic appearance plugin, I just randomly stumbled upon the Moly Man plugin, totally by chance. Probably a divine omen or something. Anyway, that's how I found the plugin, and after messing around and making a few videos just for fun, I realized if I wanted to do a real progress series, I had to start fresh. So, here we are. This is Moly Man II, also known as Moly Man 0. The cool thing is, I learned a lot from playing on that first account. At one point, a bug caused the timer to glitch out and not properly track how long I was spending above ground, and I ended up with a ton of bonus time. After figuring that out, I got lucky and managed to get in touch with Zam, the plugin's developer, to learn more about how it actually works. Apparently, if you just close your game client window, like I used to do all the time, instead of properly logging out the way RuneLite intends, the plugin doesn't save your data correctly, and that's what causes the error. So, if you're planning on using the plugin yourself, keep that in mind. Also, make sure your auto logout timer is set to the maximum, so you don't get logged out during a midnight snack and lose data. Oh, and one more thing. Zom actually created this plugin for a YouTube content creator called Lone Moly Man. He hasn't been active in a while, but still, massive shout out to him. He's the OG Moly Man. Thanks for coming up with the idea for this awesome plugin, man. I hope you're doing well wherever you are. Phew! That was a lot of talking. Sorry about that. Let's get back to the series. Ooh yeah,
Wow.
First clue scroll of the account. Let's see. That must be Hansi.
Oh, wunderbar.
Okay, nice. That's very easy actually. Let's go check it out in a second. Aha, there you are. Okay, let's see what will be our next step. Okay, Mr. Charlie the Tramp in Varrock City. Another easy one. Very nice. Let's grab some more XP, cause our time is still kinda limited. So we gotta level up a bit so we can finish that scroll later. Nice, 10 strength. And that's 10 attack. Oh, and even 10 combat level. Actually, kind of stupid that I haven't thought of this before. But these spiders, I think their max hit is literally 0. Just like the seagulls at Port Sarim. So, that means we can start using our health to train thieving by pickpocketing the men near the castle entrance. And thieving is such an important skill to train on an Iron Man account. The max XP per hour from pickpocketing men or women is around 10k XP max. For us right now though, it will be way less. Because of course, they're gonna kick our butts with their secret Canary Punch of Death. But hey, it's Moly Man approved. We'll need to heal or regenerate in between, but that way we can also grab some defense levels from the spiders. We've got around 6 minutes of available time right now, so let's just kill a few more spideys to bump it up to 7. And then, let's go say hi to Mr. Blue Sky. Here I am, boys.
Get over here. I just want to become your friend.
Ah shit, I forgot to install and set my menu entry swapper. Ah well, too late for that. Looks like it's gonna be some nostalgic old school right clicking then. Ooh, a hit, and another one, and another. Oh well, the RNG is with us though. Nice, going smooth. Oh wow, we just keep going. What the? This RNG though? Let me check real quick. 1, 2, 3, 14, 15 times in a row. That's actually kinda insane. What are the odds? Well, actually, let's find out. I'm not really a mad guy myself, but luckily I have a good old friend, Gregory P. Tick Timer, that loves to do that kind of stuff. I mean, he once measured his bathroom breaks in game ticks. That kind of commitment. And according to my guy Greg, that's around a 0.003 chance. That's like the same drop rate as the Chaos Elemental pet. Either this account is blessed, or we just burned all our RNG thieving men outside Lumbridge Castle. Well, only one way to find out. Alright, that took us about 3 minutes, but hey, we hit level 4 thieving, not bad at all. One more hit and we're toast, so let's head back to our cozy little basement and train some defense. Let's take out this imp real quick. Who knows, maybe he's feeling generous. Oh, no way, a chef's head?
Wow.
That's a 1 in 64 drop. I'll take it. We can use it to buy red berry pies for the night sword quest to save us some time. Also, fashion unlocked. Oh man, that ranged animation cracks me up. Why even bother with a bow when you've got 2 perfectly good arms to chuck stuff with? Alright, that's it. That's the grind done for now. Big thanks to the spiders, couldn't have done it without you guys, little legends. We've hit 10 attack, 10 strength, 16 defense, 10 ranged and 10 thieving. But the time has come. As it does for every young human adult, there comes a moment when you have to leave the basement and try to become a well-respected member of society out there in the real world. A joke. We've got about 7 minutes of surface time left, and thanks to thieving we're sitting on 447 coins. XP down here is honestly kinda trash, so we need a better method. Something with way more gains so we can start doing quests and actual progress. So, here's the plan. We're going to Karamja. Well, actually, Brimhaven. The Brimhaven agility dungeon to be precise. It's underground, gives way more XP, and agility is super important for this account. Faster energy regen means more time saved on the surface, which is gonna matter a lot later. The entrance fee is around 200 coins, and I think the trip to Karamja is around 30, so we've got a bit of coin left to grab some food along the way. Should be doable within the 7 minutes we've got left. I hope so. Don't really feel like performing a Moltarak ritual today. Let's go. Alright, a quick pit stop to grab some red wines. Now, time for some good old world hopping. Thanks, Django. You're a real one. Appreciate it, Captain. Okay, let's fill up the inventory with pineapples for maximum efficiency. Almost there. Alright, we need some inventory space for vouchers and tickets. Let's do it in style then. Throw on the chipset. Looking like a level 3 Gordon Ramsay out here. And boom! 200 cores and we're in. Made with around 3 minutes and 47 seconds to spare. GG easy. Okay, because it's time to burn some calories then. Oh, smooth start. I don't think you can feel the plank. I know the correct one rotates every 60 seconds, but what happens if it changes while you're on it? I got no clue actually. Yeah, well, guess we just found out. You know what, let's go for the rope swing. I think that one is going to give us the best XP for a while. And maybe we can tag a totem for a bonus ticket if one gets nearby. Oh, and while I'm grinding agility on the background, little fun fact, this voice you're hearing, yeah, it's not entirely real. Well, not fake either, it's AI generated using 11 Lips voice changer thingy. It replaces my own voice recording to a different voice. This episode is sponsored by 11 Lips. Haha, joke. I just really don't like listening to my own voice while editing. Like, I already hear it enough while working. I don't need to hear it in my free time too, thanks. So yeah, this helps. Sadly, it doesn't take care of my lisp though. Also, I'm from Belgium, the mighty land of beers and fries. Yes, Fries. You French fry bandits. They are ours. Don't call them French fries, please. I'm from the Flemish side, by the way, which means I've got the classic crunchy Dutch accent.
The Dutch peoples speak so good English.
Good old Josh here, that's the name of this AI voice. He helps me smooth it out like 50% of the way. So thanks, Joshy. I know, everyone loves to hate on AI. Meanwhile, our parents are using ChatGPT to turn their pet dog into a boxed action figure. So for content creators, stuff like this is actually super useful, really. Please don't hate me. Maybe one day I'll reveal my real voice. Not that you'd want that though. Now, while we've talking your ear off, we've actually made some decent progress. 4 tickets collected and we've picked level 20 agility. That means, drumroll, we can finally start crossing the floor spike thingies, just like this fine lady here with thieving cape. The funny thing is, most people doing this minigame seem to just hang around the spike section forever. I honestly don't know if they're bots or if it's some kind of AFK method with fancy mouse positioning and a remote clicker. If you know what's going on there, feel free to invite me in the comments. Anyway, big shout out to JGex for doing an excellent job on the rework of this minigame. But for now, I won't keep dragging you through the rest of this grind. Agility at this point is just a lot of clicking and running in circles. So let's go ahead and fast forward a bit. Alright, we've burned through all our food. We're finishing the run with 32 tickets and a level 39 agility. Not too shabby. Now, time to head upstairs and trading those tickets for a nice chunk of bonus XP. And voila, there we go, around 11,000 bonus XP.
Nice.
Boom! Level 41 agility. On top of that, we now have 1 hour and 33 minutes of surface time to use, and that's huge. For now, let's hit that home teleport, head back to our lovely basement at Lumbridge Castle and call it a day. Thanks a ton for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this first episode. And if you haven't yet, consider subscribing if you want to follow the rest of this journey. Until next time, and may the holy moly bless your rolls. Bye!